dare you? It's my day off. I haven't done any terror at all yet. I've only been up for a few hours. I'm sure I'll get up to something. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. Like as Morgan said, we even actually had people here from PEI. There's a couple around. It's nice to see you guys supporting each other. And I thought I was just over there getting a hot dog, and I just was talking. Yeah, these guys came from PEI. You know what? I haven't been in PEI in a few years, and I can't believe I said this out loud, but I was serious on account of the tyranny. I can't go. I forgot. I haven't been able to go there for a couple of years because, well, you know, the borders and the people wanting armed men and so on. A little bit crazy. I also don't have anything prepared whatsoever. I'm just gonna, kind of wing this again. Thanks everybody for coming and echo some other things that I think are important. That it's important you guys are here for each other, just to see that there is other people in your community and that you're not alone, because that is one of the primary objectives of this, whatever you want to call it, machine. What Mr. Baber talked about earlier, I call them neo-communists. It's all kind of the same thing. They're really just labels. And the offensive part of it is it wants you afraid, and it's working. There's so many people that I know that I've talked to, that I've traveled around the country and met, that would, they want to do something, but they're scared to do anything. They're scared to say anything. They could lose their friends, their family, their employment now. And there's an atmosphere in this country of fear. And I find that as someone that wore a uniform for this country for 14 and a half years and fought overseas, I find that very offensive, that the people in my country are afraid to live in their own country and say the things that are on their mind. That's not acceptable. So when you do this and you come out here, you show people that you're not afraid to be involved and get your face out there, and fine, let them take their pictures. Let them say what they're going to say. You're going to run into problems. That's just how it goes. If it would be easy, wouldn't that be great? We could all just sit on the couch and like some Facebook pages and everything would just go away. Wouldn't that be nice? Unfortunately, that's not how real life works. Unfortunately. I really like a nice couch. But, you have to go out here and do this, because if we don't, who will? Who are we waiting for? If we don't look upon ourselves and look in the mirror and decide that I'm going to be somebody that's going to do something, because I can't just sit here and do nothing. A lot of you guys I see some kids here. I have 3 small children myself. My son, he developed, almost became a hypochondriac. He was so scared of germs and paranoid and afraid, he was basically burned the skin off of his own hands from using so much hand sanitizer and washing his hands so much. He's 7 years old. He just turned 8. And then he developed a huge, rash on his face from wearing these masks all day. And this is not the kind of, I didn't grow up like this. None of us did. That we should be afraid of live in an atmosphere of fear, and it's never going to stop unless we stop them. You have to tell them that you're not afraid, and by coming out here and doing this, shows that, and it encourages other people to get involved as well. Because if you show that you're not afraid, maybe someone else might have the courage to come up and stand next to you. And when there was 1, there was 2, and then there was 10, and then there was 1,000. Morgan told me, yes, one of the first rallies they did in Halifax, or how many, what were you guys, 5 people, somebody had to be first. And I guarantee there's many, many, many more people that want to be involved, but they're scared. And that's their main weapon. That's what they use. Fear, exactly. And if it's not, fear of, whatever the new variant du jour is, they're showing you how they're throwing people in jail. They're taking their businesses away. They're going to fine you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Why do you think they do it? Because they want you to stop. They want it. Well, they can try. They can try and destroy us, but there's quite a lot of us. So, I guess that's really the mostly what I want to convey today is that fear is your enemy. It'll paralyze you into making bad decisions or no decisions at all. What kind of life are you going to have if you live in fear? You're going to be afraid to say the things that you think? Are you going to be afraid to go the places you want to go and stand next to and talk to and be around the people you want to be around? Or you'll lose your job, or you'll lose this, or you'll lose that. Again, I find it offensive. 14 and a half years I did, but it's a drop in the bucket. And thanks to the other guys, there's a few other veterans here today as well. Give it up for those guys, please. We all find it offensive. It's not just me. And it was been kind of a dream of mine for the last couple of years. I just wondered what would happen. What would it be like if all the fellas finally got off the couch? Because I know I'm not the only one that is sick and tired of seeing our people treated like this. So what are we doing, boys? So there's a new organization called Veterans for Freedom. 4.ca. If you're a retired Reg Force or Reserve military, even if you're foreign, please go there and sign up. It's brand new. We're just a few weeks old. There's already hundreds and hundreds of members, and there's some interesting names getting involved. I don't want to give anything away here just yet, but you know, you can look forward to that. And some of the guys here, Spinny's here, and some of the other guys, thanks so much for the support and that. You know, we're not going to go away just that easily. So, as I said, it's offensive because the toll and the price for your freedom to live how you want, and not, most importantly, if it could take away anything, the freedom to live in your own country and not speak under your breath when talking about your own government. That's not the country that I grew up in, and that is certainly not the country that I intend to leave for mine or your or anyone else's children. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jeremy. Next, I'm going to bring up Yesara. She's going to sing a few songs for us.